First thing I'm going to do is drop this down to automations. It's an automation clip. Well, it's an automations. That's the way it is. So now we're going to process our chains. I guess it's not really processing, is it? It's more so being a dickhead to humanity. Fuck. I'm going to link all this stuff to one mixer just because it's easier for me to deal with it that way. So yeah, there. So now we'll all link to one thing. That. Another thing I'm going to do is just kind of pan. Let's keep our root centered and our base hard left, not super hard left. We'll do about 50%. That's good. 55, whatever. And then we'll do C at about 25 and D at about 25. So let's see how that goes. Sounds good, sounds good. Let's see here. Yeah, it's that cursed beat. My computer is dying quickly. I need a new one. Unfortunately, I'm a broke boy, and I have no goddamn money. Alright, so now that we're just dealing with this, what I'm going to do is throw it through our reverb. Favorite reverb plugin here is Fruity Convolver. Do that. Like that. That sounds good. Now we control, drawing, a little downward curve. And so what that does is it only EQ, or it only puts reverb on the low end and on the high end, and that gives it a very soft feel, I suppose, but it's also kind of a spook feel. It's wild. Oh, my favorite thing in the whole world right now. It fucking puts goddamn full quarter on there, eh? So here's this really cool thing that I found out about Vocodex from like Reddit, I think. Watch this.
Stop it makes us play it better, harder, work it stronger, make it, do it faster, weaker, softer, better, softer.
Yeah. But it just like cycles through some random shit. I love it. So yeah, and then I'm just going to turn the mix down on that. Is it normal? Like, I can't tell if it's supposed to sound like fucking dog shit or not at this point. I think it's my computer being a fucking asshole, but I'm not positive. Let's see here. Have fun looking at my just fucking blank ass background for a second here. Oh yeah, no, it's my computer being a dickhead. So I think I'm gonna get to use a new function. Super excited, super jazzed, super hope it works. I don't know why. But basically, I have a shitty computer. As a result, I think I need to stem this out which it's just fucking drums. I've never had to do it when it's just fucking drums. So, what I was doing there was just filling up the fucking dial for the mix of the vocoder on this chant, which is a chord. It's an A minor 7 chord. I think I just kind of made it up. One way to find out is I'm going to go vocal A, and I have this free plugin that called G-Tune, and it's showing up as a C for a split second. There you can kind of see it. C. So it's a C. That's good. That's what we were hoping for. That means that this one is an A. So there we go. What I want to do first is think of a kind of rhythm that I'd like to do with my drop. So you already have the drum rhythm, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're going to do is add on top of that another rhythm that's more syncopated and varied with some basses, because this is dubstep, and dubstep means basses. Let's start with bass, boo bass, which is boo bass is an electric bass. But then you can control with MIDI. And all I'm going to do here is open up my piano roll. Let's get this channel rack out of here, and we're going to make a little pattern. We're going to stick with just a C note for the entire thing. We're just getting the rhythm set. And actually we'll go with A because it's our root note here. And I kind of like the idea of just like a simple just half note to start with. So what I'm going to do is kind of like that. Let's get a faster bit going here. Boop-de-boop bit, and then I'll keep going with the boop-de-boops. I'm going to switch to brush because noisy fuck. So that's our 2-pattern rhythm pattern, and it kind of sounds like this. So yeah, that's our placeholder pattern, placeholder MIDI file. And then what I'm probably going to do is just control and then drag square. That's how you select multiple things. And we'll just kind of dick around with pitches and shit. Fucking love that. That sounds awesome. Okay, so now Lil Nas X, because and since this is part of our drop, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna bop-de-bop. And I'm just gonna add a bunch of clips here, all tracks. Just gonna group all these together. And then we're gonna auto color the groove. Yay! What am I doing with my life? Oh. Why is this a thing? Oh, I made it small. It's small now. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at 75%, because apparently that's a good ratio for this. So I've got a bunch of free shit here. I might, well, they're not mine, so I can't distribute them, I guess. But just a bunch of free shit. Go find it. It's out there. Let's go with a Squelchy. I haven't used this shit in forever. That looks nice. And turn the unison up to 11, because I do that all the time. Bring this down to about 0.5, because that's a nice number. Bring the octave down to 2. So anyways, I've got this pad 3 that I use a lot. I use it almost all the time. We're going to bring down my volume all the way. Throw this LFO onto it. Low frequency oscillator. Incredibly useful. I don't really use the modular wheels ever. I need to. They are really useful. It's just I don't have a MIDI keyboard constantly hooked up to my computer, so I can't do it very easily. So do it kind of a wonky way. And then, did you guys hear that? That was a weird phasing thing that just happened. I like that. Let's keep it right at that. Give it a bit of a wonky vibe. A little bit of a gritty vibe. Alright, so, fucking, shut up, shut up, shut up. Voices in my head, shut up. And let's just fuck around with it. A random ass fucking thing, dude. So what I like to do is push it as far as I can until we get to the white noise, then bring it back to the white noise. I feel like that keeps it really gritty, keeps it really nice. So see how we're hitting white noise. I don't want to fuck with that. And then we'll ooh. I like that. Let's see. Ideas. So let's go over to filters. And I just learned this thing like the other day. If you do something like this, there's some weird shit. I don't know that I want that on this sound. I will probably want it on some of my faster notes. So I'm just gonna remove all modulators. Remove all modulators for those. And something that I've found recently that I really like, I think it's Logic. But I was just fucking around, found these really nice numbers that work very well for the just punch them in. For this specific filter, Flanger Highway 6 Plus, gives it a nice sound. I like it a lot. And then we're gonna go to effect. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's add a little bit of noise. Sounds good. Throwing it through the filter as well. Just kind of give it some extra oomph. So we're gonna start with some hyper and dimension. I'm gonna leave dimension all the way off. We're gonna keep this up a little bit and see how that sounds. I kind of like that, but let's bring our mix down a little bit. I like that more, a lot more. And then I think I'm going to go with a downsample on this. Now, downsample, you can't really tell with it like this. Let's go up to 400 for shits and giggles. God, this is really scary. So downsample, fuck, you can't see it. Downsample, so it looks like a normal Sawtooth fucking WAV file. I'm watching my stream, it looks like garbage. But when you turn it up, you see that it's like got saws in the sawtooths, right? If you bring it this way, it gets finer. Oh Jesus, how did I manage that? But that's gives it a really interesting sound. Sounds like it's been put through some hot garbage dookie in the best way possible. So we're going to use that for today. Well, for this sound. And then I like to just put a little smidgen of some modulation on our drive on this. And then you get this type of sound. Here. So add some grit to it, add some yummy to it. And then you've got another sort of filter here that puts the distortion. You can do it off, pre or post. And then I'm going to do this, turn it to a high pass filter, turn our frequency all the way down to 20 hertz. You can go lower than 20 hertz, you can go down to 8, but there's no reason, I don't think. The human ear really goes from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So I just kind of stick to the lowest that my ears can hear and just leave it at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, and see, it gives it a little bit more of a swell to it. You know, not literally, I guess. Gives it a little bit more of a texture to it, I guess is what I'm looking for. And so I've just modulated the frequency, so you'll see when I hit play that the little white dot in the middle here will move to the right when I hit play. Oh, never mind. It's an even smaller white dot that you can't really see. Let's see. I'll just bring it up to. I can use 100. It works. But if we go to our matrix, you can definitely see it. Really useful. Another really useful thing that I think are some of the sounds. You bring your range, depth, and frequency all the way down. Then, and the way I bring up those little menus, little pop-up things, is just double-clicking and then type in the number that I want, and you turn off our. Sounds almost like it's being put through an amp or something. I don't really think it's an amp. It's more of a. Well, it's just a really slow flanger. That's literally what it does. I don't hate that. Sorry, new thing that I found. I've never actually felt the feedback while doing that. So this is the chorus filter effect. It's kind of cool. It's got some interesting stuff in it. You can do really weird shit with it, and I like it. And it has its own built-in low-pass filter that you can turn into a high-pass filter. So that's cool. what I'm going to do is actually use the high-pass filter to do some weird shit. And so there you go. Basically what I just did there was turned up the feedback a good bit and turned up delay one. The way choruses work, chorus effects work, is they're essentially just stacked delays. And the reason you do that is because if you delay something very quickly atop itself, it gives it like almost more voices, and that's really useful for creating thickness in your sound. And yeah, and then you have our actual delay, which we're not going to use for this project. You have a compressor. Always use your compressor. Compressors are amazing. Sorry about that. And you have this kind of compressor. Not exactly. I think it's a single band. Normal, it says. I don't know what that means. But you can just turn on your multiband. Multiband is awesome. Multiband is fantastic. I love multiband. And you can also move these around. Find that really useful. So what I've done there is, if I put the chorus before it, you can kind of hear, gives it like Metallica sound. Don't really want that for this project. I do use that pretty frequently, but not today. And so I'm just going to put the compressor above the chorus. Then I'm going to turn on my EQ and bring up the low end. And take the high end of peak. You've got 3 different types of filters here. You've got a shelf, which is useful. You've got a peak, and you've got a cutoff, essentially. And then you've got 3 controls for each side of your EQ. And you've got your frequency, which is what we're going to be modulating. And you've got your Q, which makes it sharper or wider. And you've got your gain, which turns it up or down. We're going to keep it right about that. So I'm pretty happy with what we've got here as far as the sound goes. So it's howdy Lil Nas X. We're just going to drop that into there and into there. And bring up Serum again. I guess I don't really need to. And we're going to get rid of this. Let's hear how it sounds. So, what I'm basically doing is I like to make a sound for each individual rhythm point. You know, not point, I guess, but rhythm change, speed change. You know, I have my half note bass that we just made. Now I'm going to make a eighth note bass. And that is where I think we're going to be using that flanger that I was showing y'all earlier. So, you know, bring it to a new pattern. And I'm going to clone my serum patch. Looks exactly the same, I know. And I think we're pretty much going to use the same shit. Here, we can actually... There's a way, I don't remember where it is. Effect chain? Oh, huh, I've never noticed that. Let's go. Well, I'll just go with the my init preset. So, the init preset is initial preset. It's the first thing that comes up if you were to open up a file of Serum for the first time ever. And in any one project. So, with what you probably have, if you have Serum, It's just the analog, digital, spectral, and the valve. I have downloaded a bunch of packs and gotten these, which is really nice. I also have all of these, but I've got some packs that have some presets. I almost never use presets, but maybe one day we can do a deep dive into some presets and dissect them. Fun. I don't know why the fuck I did that. That was fucking weird. It's called Alien Spectral. I don't know. So then there's this. This is your actual. I forget what they call it. Do you know what I'm looking for? Table edit. So your table edit. I don't remember what this part does. I'd suggest going and watching the Virtual Riot has like a 2-hour tutorial on Serum. If you really want to know Serum to its fullest, go check that out. Don't watch this fucking stream. And I think that was a stream on Twitch as well. I might be wrong about that. But along with Virtual Riot, if you're a producer, you fucking love him because he is a secret spiller for the ages. And I really like this LFO. As you saw, I just brought it up while gabbing about nothing. So, we're just going to do that. I'm going to copy this MIDI bullshit, bring it into here, paste it into this shit. And then go away, kill it. See, I'm back. And the reason I did that is so I could do this. So what I'm doing is just kind of going through shit, doing shit that'll work. So I brought the detune down to 5 units and up to 11. I do that almost all the time. Sorry, I just thought I heard something in the background. But we're gonna make an FM bass, as always, because I'm a lazy piece of doo-doo. I feel like there's giant portions of my stream where just nothing happens. Just because this looked interesting, I'm gonna try it. You know, not a huge fan. I like that though. Then let's do this thing because it seems interesting. Here we're gonna And turn down the sound. The dimension. Lighter. Pleasant. Let's see how that goes. It makes my computer go bye-bye, that's what it does. Fucking hate that. But it is what it is. I like what we've got so far. Sounds good. And what we're gonna do for this 8th part is we're gonna clone our second serum here. And I'm literally just gonna do that. And Control X. Because X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting on your own. X gonna deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real. I apologize for the fact that my computer is dog shit. Hot fucking garbage dog shit. This stream's been dog shit, TBH. Alright, so I'm at an hour. Let's save this. This is what we are here for today. It's the Extinction Event EP. Go give her a listen. She's beautiful. And subscribe. I have 4 subscribers. So yeah, subscribe, like the video if you like it. Hit that ring-a-ding-ding bell, and see you in a day or two, if I can, hopefully. Alright, bye.